Yeah, hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I thought another Lieutenant Junior. Let's see how the chat room's doing. Alright, so hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go ahead and hold the intro. Yeah, and like I said, if you like what I'm doing this tonight, you like all my work, this, everything else, definitely go to that link right there. I post all my work and stuff to that link right there. Alright, so usually I would do the Showtime thingy, but I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna show the webpage. Alright, so you finally decided to go ahead and check in the Star Trek Online, only to find out that the server is now offline. They are doing a maintenance thingy. Patch notes wise, there's not really enough patch notes today. As you can see, resolved an issue which occasionally causes Q in the game of Battle Zone. To not start previously if someone declines that. The only other thing is the little memorial plaque thingy. They're getting 4 new names being added to it, to everything else. And that's really the tech notes. There's not really much tech notes. But, like I said, when you decided to sign in today, the servers are down. As you can see here, Star Trek Online is undergoing regular maintenance and an extended maintenance throughout the month. The current maintenance schedules are as follows, which here today, all platforms from 5 to 12. They're saying at least an Ethernet of 7. And then this morning, they just posted at least 6. Just everything else. And then next Tuesday, Xbox One is supposed to be down for 8 hours. And then the following Thursday, the PlayStation 4 is supposed to be down for 8 hours. But the PC version is supposed to be back to the regular schedule. And then there's nothing I posted, just everything else and all. But, patch notes wise, there's not really much to say. Just, they're redoing the thing, just everything else. The only interesting news is this one right here. The good people over at, the Priority One broadcast sat down and talked with everybody, including the, girl who plays, Tilly here. They had actually sat down and did a little talking, just everything else. So that's going to be very interesting. Later on, I'll actually put this into the link so you can take a look at it. But patch notes, like I said, there's not really much. The only other thing I could think of is, they did say it's going to be down. There's not really much at all. And I hate to say this, Critic. Lately, you're getting lesser and lesser and lesser. You want us to keep playing this game? That your patch notes and whatever whatnot is getting lesser and lesser and lesser. But that's the patch notes. There's not really much in patch notes today. So, I don't know. I literally had to go to the forums just to find out this. Now, if you go to the forum the other way, go back home. And you can see right there, the maintenance thing. And then when you click on it, it just basically takes you to the patch notes that you just seen. There's not really much else to say, so I don't know what else to say. Yeah, well, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick shout out to the ones because I was like basically getting ready to sign in. Now usually it's 10 o'clock my time. As you can see, it's 8:30. Usually 10 o'clock my time is when they do the patching and the maintenance on 10 o'clock my time. And I decided to go ahead and check in, and one of my other friends was like, "Oh, you missed it. They just kicked everybody just right at about 30 minutes ago." And I was like, wait a minute, 30 minutes ago, you sure? He's like, yeah, they kicked everybody out 30 minutes ago. So the servers are already down and did everything else and all, so there's really nothing to do, Thor. You know, they're saying at least 6 to 7 hours. I've seen this sometimes go up to 10 hours, depending on, you know, what they're doing, what they did, everything else and all, but as a task notes, nope. That's it, the task notes, and it's down, you know, towards maintenance thingy. So, that's that. That's the task notes. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up because there's not really much to say. But apparently, you know, the game servers are already down already for the next 10 hours. I'm just saying 10 because I've seen this because they say, you know, 6, and then next thing you know it, something happens. They have to do an emergency kick, bring everybody back in 30 minutes later, do another kick. So, there's that. Anyway, I don't know what else to say, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. So you Federation players, Little Long Proctor, you Romulan players, Joe Untrue, you Clan players, Katla, and you General players, victory is life. And like I said, servers are down for the next, at least, you know, 6 hours, they say, but don't be surprised if it takes longer. Bye now.